Hello, 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 gentlemen. How are you? So glad to have you guys here. This is what is today? Depends on where you are in the world. If you're in Bali, it's January 7th. If you're in Los Angeles, it's January 6th. How crazy is that? Guys, I am so thrilled to have you here in this new year. This is so exciting to have you here. Thank you guys for joining me. Where are you? Tell me, where in the world are you? Let me know. I want to know where you are in this world. I'm so excited to do this live Q&A. So you know how this goes. If you're new here, just make sure that if you have a question that you put it in this live chat. And so I try to do these for you guys every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's just my honor to be able to support you guys in this and get your questions answered. I know now more than ever, relationships, love, identity, all these major things that make the world go round are in question. So I am happy to be able to come in this container and support you guys. Now, if you have ever wanted to work with me on in terms of coaching, let me just put the link here. You can schedule a call with me and see if my coaching is a good fit for you. And with that being said, let's get started. Actually, before I get started, I just want to say, you know what, guys? In this new year, this is an opportunity for you to really, can you tell something is off? What's off? One side is done, one side is not. I don't know if you guys follow me, but you should, at the Arica Angelo, because I always post like cool Bali pics. But can you see this picture here of me? I'm like hanging out in my bikini. I have a big hat on. Go to the Arica Angelo. Arica's with an A. And this is what I said. It was really simple. It was really to the point. And I really want to encourage you guys to adapt this mantra as well. And that is, I said, 2021, you will be whatever I make out of you. I think a lot of people, with everything that's going on in the world, they're just going, oh my God, will 2021 be the same as 2020? And what I would love to see happen with you, my men, emotional warriors, is I would love to see that you guys adopt the same mentality of 2021 will be whatever I make of it. I have different friends all across the world, and some of them made 2020 an excellent year. And some people, 2020 beat the shit out of them. And, sometimes it's a matter of how you view your life, how you view your paradigm. And you can have the shittiest thing happen to you, but if you have the perspective of this is all working out for me, this is something that I say to myself. Even when life bitch slaps me, kicks me, ninja kicks me to the face, I go, somehow this is working out for me, because everything in life has to work out for my good. Everything in life has to support me. This is the mentality of an emotional warrior. An emotional warrior does not just show up and go, oh, well, what's going to happen this year? I just wonder what's going to happen. No, an emotional warrior is on the forefront of the line and going, this is what I am going to make this year. I am not going to be the guy who's in the friend zone. I am not going to be the guy that continues to get disrespected by my wife. I am not going to be the guy that goes the rest of my life sexless. I am changing this now. I am taking responsibility. I am going to take the opportunities that are presented in front of me, and I'm going to make them mine, and I am going to make them work for me. This is the heart of an emotional warrior. He's not sitting around going, what's going to happen in 2021? He is saying, I will shift. I will create. As the creator of my life, as a co-creator with God, I will shift. 2021, and it will work out for me. It will elevate me. It will upgrade me. I will go to new levels. I will become a man that I've always desired to be, because this is what I choose. This is what I declare out of my mouth. This is what I set in motion for my world, because I am the emotional warrior and I determine what is going to transpire in my life. And if life so happens to throw me a curveball, then I will make that curveball work for me, because everything is an opportunity. Everything works out for my benefit to grow me. That's the mentality that I encourage you guys. I provoke you. I challenge you as men to step into and to say 2021, just as I said so simply on my Instagram post. Make sure that you follow me on there. The Arica Angelo. If you want to continue to be encouraged throughout the week, go there. Be encouraged and watch really fun videos of Bali. But 2021 will be whatever it is that I make of it. And if life happens to bitch slap me in that process, somehow this is working out for me. Somehow this is working out. Okay, guys, there we are. That's how we're going into 2021 as emotional warriors, taking charge over our lives, taking ownership over our lives. Welcome, Jason from Texas. So Derek has a really great question. He says, how can one get out of a sex drought during the pandemic? Here's the thing. If you are not having sex, that means that there is a woman out there who's also not having sex. And let me just remind you that women want sex just as much as you are. So I ask you, Derek, are you putting yourself in places where you are allowed to go? Like, there are sometimes things open up and you can go to a restaurant, you can go on a hike. There are certain, depends on where you live. Everyone has a different rule. But asking yourself, like, am I putting myself in the places where women are? And when I am around women, am I walking in that emotional warrior capacity to go up and ask this woman out? Ask her out for a drink, ask her out for dinner. Do I have the capacity to touch her knee and say, hey, I'm interested in you, and be upfront or direct? Or am I just going to sit around hoping that women come to me and doing the same damn thing over and over, instead of changing who I am as a man and going out and getting what I actually want? Chris, great question. How do you fix jealousy? Because I am overly jealous. Do you know what I found, Chris, with jealousy? Jealousy is this. Jealousy says, I am not secure in myself, nor do I trust myself. So what I am going to do, person that I really like, is I am hoping that you give to me something that I am unwilling to give myself. When we give back to ourselves security, when we trust ourselves, when we love ourselves, then we go, I am not dependent on someone supplying all that for me. Now, when you're in a relationship, yes, you want an honest partner, but you have to choose an honest partner. If you choose a partner who lies a lot, then you're only hurting yourself. You're provoking that jealousy by being with that person who they don't trust themselves, because they're lying to themselves. So make sure that you choose a partner, one, that you can trust, that shows himself as a person of integrity, that sticks to their word, that doesn't have a constant wandering eye, or if they do, they're open with you about it. But ask yourself this, I find this with jealousy, is do I trust myself? Because most of the time that is the heart of jealousy, is I don't trust myself, and I am giving someone else the power to make life more better for me, more loving for me, more sexual for me, whatever it is that you're going to that person for. Am I doing that for myself? Because if I'm not, then I am putting all that power in that person's hands, and I am hoping that they give me what I have been unwilling to give to myself. So Chris, I really want you to ask yourself that question. Derek's from California. DCUO is from Tennessee. Welcome. Welcome, guys. This is a great question from Leroy. He says, why do you think some guys freeze up when just any girl approaches for just something like being asked a question? Because in that moment, there is so much on the line. You think it's just a pretty girl. That's what's going on the surface. But what's underneath is, as a man, do I have what it takes to carry on the conversation? As a man, do I have what this woman wants or expects out of me? So when a woman comes up to you, it's so much more than a woman just coming up to you. It's every insecurity that you carry inside, Leroy, coming up to the surface. This is a beautiful time for you as a man to go, what is coming up? When this beautiful woman comes up and I freeze, what am I afraid of? Ask yourself that question. Every man's going to have a different answer. But ask yourself, Leroy, when this happens, when a woman comes up to you and you feel yourself freezing up, take that as an opportunity to ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Where do I feel inadequate? What do I think is going to go wrong? And could I be catastrophizing the situation when really she's just coming to ask me, where can I get a straw? Welcome, Thomas from Central Jersey. Thomas, that's my man. He's one of my emotional warriors in my emotional warrior program. Welcome, baby. What else? Happy New Year. Sir Alan, man, Palm, you've met someone. Congratulations, my darling. Congratulations. Any other questions? And there it goes, jumping around. Let's see. Now, this is an interesting question. Okay. Oh, wait, here's a really good one. Krillis Norwin says, it seems like all the worthwhile women I find are married. Krillis, what I find is when we attract people who are unavailable, people are always a mirror. Life is always a mirror of what is going on inside of us, whether we want to face that or not. It's the reality. It's what's going on. So when we continue to attract people who are unavailable, typically what that is somewhere inside of us, we're not really ready for a relationship. We're not really as available as we are, or we don't think we're worthy of relationship. So we keep pretending like we're doing what we need to do by going out and talking to people. But when the people come up and they say, I'm unavailable, I'm married, that comes back to us and says, oh yeah, that message that I keep replaying over and over and over in my monkey mind of I'm not worthy of love. See, there it is. That just proves I'm not worthy of love. The most important thing you can do is when you see something coming up, ask yourself, am I really available for love? And do I feel worthy of it? Because if I don't, I will continue to recreate that story until I go to the root cause of understanding why I feel so unworthy of being able to receive this in my life. Then I can go to the root cause of why I am so afraid to attract someone who is available in my life. And that, if you've done my emotional warrior program, then you know that week 1 is all about that. It's all about understanding, like, what is your story? Because most of the time, 90% of the time, 99% of the time, most of the things that we're experiencing in our love life is from our story. It's the roots that are holding us back. And until we uncover what happened in our story with our upbringing, when love didn't go right, when a breakup happened, until we go to those roots, we will continue to have the same fruits on the outside. Go to the roots and it will show you what kind of fruits you're producing. Alejandro Reyes says, why is it that women on a dating profile say their dating profiles, they are not looking for sex, and yet you say they are? Every human being needs sex. But what she is saying is, let me tell you what she's saying in that. Every human being is looking for sex because we're made for it. We're biologically wired for it. It's like people go, oh, I don't need love. I just need myself. That's such bullshit. You're biologically wired for relationship. You're biologically wired for sex. What she is saying, Alejandro, on her profile is, full. I am not trying to be your booty call, okay? I want something more. I want sex. So what she should say is, yes, I can't wait to make love to your beautiful body, hot man with a glorious cock. I can't wait for that. But I want more than that. I want intimacy. I want connection. I want relationship. That is what she is saying. She's basically saying, look, I'm not here to be your little hoe. Go pay for sex if that's what you want. I am here because I want you to see me and I want to see you and I want to connect with you and I want to build something with you. But she still wants sex. Let's keep it real. What else do we have here? Dave, hello, my darling. What else do we have here? Any more questions? Guys, I love being able to do this with you guys. Also, like I said, if you are like, you know what, I keep listening to this Arica, and yet I'm not doing anything different in my life, and I'm still doing the same thing, and I still have the same results that I do not want. I still don't have my woman. I still keep getting put in the friend zone. Women still keep taking advantage of me. Women keep disrespecting me. Well, let's change that. Sign up for working with me. I just put the link in there. Okay. Thank you, Alejandro, being from Chicago. Michael, hey, Arica, fantastic content. Have been really attracted to your channel, but your smile is still my favorite. Thank you. That's very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any more questions? James, what time is it in Bali? It is 12:16. 12:16. Guys, I love being able to support you guys, and I really want to encourage you to make sure that you don't sit around hoping for 20. Gosh, the sun is really like off here. Let me move. It's like part of my face is, yeah, it's like white, and then the other side. I almost had a really bad joke, and I'm just not going to get myself in trouble. 2021 will be what you make of it. And you have to ask yourself, do I feel powerful enough to make 2021 what I want it to be? And for most of us, we can probably say, no, I do not feel more powerful. And what I would say to you is ask yourself where in your life. There are some areas in my own life where I just realized I was feeling very uncertain about myself. And so what I've chosen to do is to write some mantras down. That's why I really encourage you guys to do this emotional warrior program that I have, because with that, there are mantras in there to support you. But when we feel powerless, it's somewhere in our mind that keeps saying, I'm powerless. I can't change things in my life. I can't change things in my life. I remember one of my business coaches told me, she said, Arica, no one is coming to save you. You have to save yourself. And that triggered the shit out of me. It triggered me for years until I finally got to a place where I felt like I could trust myself and be powerful enough to change things. But don't ignore those places inside of you, man, where you don't feel powerful, where you don't feel like you can't change things. Do not ignore that. Do not pretend like it's not there, because that shit is not going to go away until you confront it, my darling. You got to confront that, because that is a paradigm. And with that paradigm that just keeps going around and around and around your head, it will continue to produce the same life until you confront that paradigm. So if there is something inside of you that you go, I feel powerless in life with this, then fucking name it, call it out, confront it, and then write on a piece of paper, I trust myself that I can do this, and start changing that paradigm. Start changing it. Don't hope that it's going to go away. It's not going to go away. It's not going to go away until you confront it. And that's what being an emotional warrior is all about. An emotional warrior runs into the battlefield. He runs into the fear and he goes, I am not backing down. I am confronting you and I will win, because I am the emotional warrior. Guys, I love you so, so, so much. Thank you for being here. It's such an honor to get to serve your hearts. I wake up every day and I go, I get to serve men's hearts with my life. I get to do this. How blessed am I? How blessed am I? Hey, Jay Geronimo, I love you, guy. Guys, I love you so much. Be loved, be supported. Know this, that you do have what it takes. But some of you guys have got to start getting confrontational with your lives. That is one thing that I have picked up on a lot on my calls, is a lot of you guys that I've had these 15-minute calls with, it's just like, yeah, life is kicking me in the balls. No, I'm not in a position to do anything about it. I'm just going to keep letting life kick me in the balls. Then you're gonna continue to have the same results, guys. This is a year to tap into like understanding that you actually do have what it takes. Confronting those demons, confronting those fears and going, listen, you have made my life really shit. And I'm not going to allow you to do that anymore. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. You take care.